the whole vision in my mind was that you would be like, I have this like pocketbook. Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
that's
Yeah,
the
you
I
just
printed a version, yeah. I got a
yes.
picture so you can see that.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like, yeah, you just have like something with you, like a guide almost, right?
right.
And um and what I wanted to do was the genesis for this book was
Mm-hmm.
that obviously like we live in a state of like mental health crisis. It's like a big deal worldwide,
Mm.
globally. But also what I was going through, I feel like I was like kind of at the top of the mountain.
Yeah.
And it's in a very nasty breakup that like really brought me down to the bare bottom of things. And I made two choices. I looked in the mirror and I said to myself, do I want to like, do my own thing and like continue on this journey that I'm on and like, probably be a playboy a little bit and who cares, like her loss. Or would I like to take a different route and
Mm.
really like do a deep dive into myself and really kind of understand like what's going on with me, where am I going? So
Mm.
it led me on a journey that's still ongoing. I understood that one, I'm curious by nature, but two,
Right.
this journey of self-discovery and learning is like a lifelong thing. Like it's not
Mm.
a 2 months from now, I'm like, I'm fixed, I'm cured. Like life doesn't work
Yeah.
like
No,
that.
no,
And
thanks.
so I decided to go on this like journey of self-discovery, self-development, personal development, and I did a deep dive. I'm a binger. I am one of those people that
Mhm.
binges on things. And
Yeah.
anyway, to make a long story short, I couldn't find literature that talked
Yeah.
about what we're going through, like what
Mm.
emerging generations are going through. Everybody that's under the age of like 44, like
Mhm.
44 and under, like there was no literature that talked about it. And a
Yeah.
lot of a lot of the information that we're
Yeah.
getting is from older white men that
Mm.
are already established.
Mm.
So not at all to knock anything that they're doing, but they're coming from a very different perspective, right? So if Tony
Uh-huh.
Robbins says like, get up, motion is emotion and shake your body, or somebody else says
Mhm.
throw your cell phone out, it's like, dude, that doesn't apply to my everyday practice. Like everything you're saying, 100% makes sense.
Yeah.
So then I took it another step, right?
Uh-huh.
Then I was like, I was like, okay, I'm not finding a lot of literature on this, but also it was just strictly social media, blog, email news. It was just all digital. And it's so strange because when you really start doing a deep dive in the personal development space, you'll
Mhm.
see that there's a lot of commonalities. It's almost like just like a giant circle, just like
Mhm.
people sharing information with each other, supporting one another, which
Yeah.
is awesome. Again, not
Yeah.
knocking that. But
Mhm.
I knew that I wanted to write something raw,
Mhm.
real, use information that was scientifically based, and like through my own personal observations, my own experiences, and really create this story. And that's where I came up with the Maguire Method and these
Mhm.
four core principles. And these four core principles are very simple when I say them aloud, right? Principle
Yeah.
one, questions. Principle two, reflections. Principle three, actions. Principle four, habits. But in the book, it's the complexities of life, right? Like
Mhm.
this, like, hey, if I eat well, I know the benefits of that, right? If
Mhm.
I listen to music, I know the benefits of that. But it's like, why aren't we doing these things? And
Yeah.
now in the world in which we live in, it is like a fight against distractions because we're
Yeah.
constantly being distracted too. So I
Mhm.
really wanted to deconstruct that as well and really just
Mhm.
tap into a lot of the things that we're facing today.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah, now that you mentioned Tony Robbins, I love that you mention him also in the book and how it differentiates kind of the way that you get into the book, and I guess how they kind of tend to have this really motivating energy, but sometimes where it's like I guess, yeah, the depth of it. I mean, not
Yeah.
that it's missing, but I really, yeah, I like the perspective